our glorious fans helped us out as well. You know, we really fed off their energy, so we appreciate them for coming out and supporting us, and you know, we really needed them.
Huge shout out to the fans. Huge shout out to the fans.
Big time. Thanks for letting me join your press conference. Awesome. No, they unbelievable. I'm sorry I missed the first question or two, but the Gallagher Center was rocking. Students, organizations, athletic teams, just everybody across campus. It was an unbelievable atmosphere. I can't tell you the impact you had on helping us win this game. So just from the bottom of our hearts and our sincere appreciation, thank you so much, and let's keep doing it moving forward.
Greg, how did you see your team, you know, I don't know, flip the switches right, but take control of this game in those final 6.5 minutes and really contain Canisius defensively?
Well, I just thought the effort was outstanding. I thought there was some terrific multiple efforts. You know, they missed a couple shots that they made earlier, and they have some terrific players. But I just thought that we really just, you know, shared the basketball on offense and trusted each other, made some really good plays there. And then defensively, it was just, you know, I thought both teams were tired, and we just kind of, you know, fought through it and kept competing, and you know, made them miss just one extra time.
They had an answer for a lot of your stuff throughout most of the 3/4 of the game. Was some of that good offense by them, or some breakdowns for you guys defensively at times?
I mean, they're a really good offensive team. They got you look at the stat sheet and the balance that they showed tonight. You know, and you know, they had one of their guys missing and not playing tonight as well too. And so you know, they are really talented offensively. They scored in a number of ways, inside, outside. Their offense is very difficult to guard, and so I thought that they made some really challenging shots and some really good plays on their end.
Your first half scoring was a lot of threes. It seemed like you got to the basket, more inside buckets. In the second half, was that intentional or just what they were giving you?
I mean, I don't know. Honestly, they're playing good defense, making us take, you know, tough threes, and they were being physical down low. So in the second half, you know, I just thought about it, and I was like, hey, I feel like we're shooting too many threes, so I want to get downhill and create some plays for my teammates.
I thought one of the things we talked about at halftime was they were really dominating the points in the paint in the first half. You know, when you looked at it at halftime, I think it was 24-8. You know, is what we wrote on the board, and we talked about that we need to be finishing stronger. And you know, it's a game where they got great length and size down there, and they force you to alter some shots, and they did a good job there. But we hit some backdoor cuts, got some ones in transition. Was able to get to the foul line a little bit, and I thought that, you know, it ended up being 32 for them and 30 for us. So I thought that really helped us.
Aaron, was there a point in this, you know, in the second half where you saw your team take control? Maybe someone said something to the other, or you saw a certain play that really, you know, you said you guys took the momentum?
Just coach will put emphasis on taking what they give us, and you know, best point guard in the MAAC right here just made some plays, you know, so that's just what it was.
Rachel, I thought that the play where Harlan got the and one, we were down by 6 at the 8:08 mark, if I'm not mistaken, and I thought that and one cut it to 4, and then during that timeout, we just talked about winning that 4-minute segment. And that 4-minute segment, when it went to the under 4 timeout, it was a tie game. And I thought that Harlan really sparked us, had some and ones, had some offensive rebounds, got some defensive rebounds, and then I thought Sam came in and really finished it. Did an excellent job, made some free throws, some extra effort type plays, and just his experience I thought was tremendous down the stretch. So I thought a couple of those momentum plays that were just inside the and ones, the finishes, especially around that 8-minute mark, were really got our crowd to another level.
Aaron, you got that dunk on the backdoor cut from the pass from Noah. What kind of chemistry are you guys building, playing together, you know, 2/3 through the season now?
Just trusting each other, you know, been going out there since the summer, and you know, he's starting to understand me, and I'm starting to understand him, so it's really going a long way, so that's really it.
Was that a play where you meant to go backdoor, or was that kind of just something you improvised?
Just playing basketball, you know, and just broke down, and you know, just made the right read. So.
How did that develop from your point of view?
Just like taking what the defense gives us. You know, I say it all the time. You know, I want AG to be aggressive all the time. I think that's when he's at his best. You know, when he's playing basketball like this, I think he's an all-league type of player. You know, he just got to be aggressive all the time and keep making plays, and we keep trusting each other, and it's going to be nice like this.
Greg, it seems like you can't just trade wins and losses this season. You lose 3 in a row, you win 3 in a row. It's been kind of a streaky year. Is that just scheduling, or is there something else behind that?
Well, I think that there's been a lot of one possession games for our group, and that it was that way in the non-conference, a couple of them, and then conference play. It seems like every game is coming down here to under a minute, and so even the games where we started off 5-1, those were still one possession games, and where maybe the outcome wasn't what we wanted for a couple straight games. For us, and I talked to our team about this, is the process doesn't change. Whether we come out on top or we fall short, let's learn. Let's learn lessons on how the next time we're in that situation, we can be a little bit better. And I think that we still have a ways to go, but we're learning. And as long as we're learning and growing and taking steps forward, then that's what our goal is within our program.
Was there, in the last media timeout, did you guys just decide that you were going to go through Noah and Aaron the rest of the game there? I think they scored 16 of the last 20 points.
Is that what it was?
Yeah.
Okay. We were down by 1, and what I told them was, let's win this. If we win this 4-minute segment, we're going to win the game. And so we cut it from 4 to 1. I said tied earlier, it was 1. We were down by 1. And we drew up some stuff to get them, touches and try to put them in positions of successful. But these guys made plays. And it wasn't just these guys, too. Sam had the multiple effort. Braxton had the steal, the throw ahead. Getting the basketball in. Mitch had plays throughout the second half. I mean, this was a team effort, but these guys certainly made some plays down the stretch to close it.
The three, I think with about a minute left, that put you up 6. Was that the design play call, or was that some improvisation there?
No, he told me to get downhill, but I seen Fritz. He's a good defender. I seen he was backing up, and I just made the right play. And just luckily, like I said, a week ago or 2 weeks ago, the basketball guys helped me.
We ran a play there, and there was 2 different options out of it. There was one, they took away 1, credit to them, and then that was 2, and we were fortunate to make the play there.
Greg, what does it mean to you and the team to win these rivalry games? And you have experience in some pretty intense rivalries as you have been here more and more years. What does this rivalry mean to you?
This is really a unique and special rivalry, and I'm grateful to be a part of it. I mean, this has been going on since 1905. There's over 190 times that these 2 teams and schools have played. I mean, I was a part of the Duke, North Carolina, and we play tomorrow at 6:30. But being a part of that and understanding that rivalry started in 1920, I believe. And so for the coaches, the great players that have come from both of these programs, we have a great deal of respect. But for us, we're honored to be a part of it. I'm grateful to be the head coach and getting a chance to just be a small part of this. And it's something that we just truly appreciate.
No, a lot of new players on this team. You were here last year. What do you tell your teammates that haven't experienced this rivalry before coming into a game like this?
I just tell them, these games mean a lot. We have to be, we know it's going to be a lot of people here. We know we're going to have a lot of energy, but we have to be disciplined. The most disciplined team is going to win the game. So I think that was just, what I tried to, preach to these guys the entire week. Like, it's going to be a lot of fans. We're going to have energy. We're going to make plays. But we have to be disciplined.
How do you keep the momentum from tonight and the last 3 games going on a short turnaround road trip to Siena?
We got to get some rest. We're traveling to Albany there. It's a quick turnaround. For us, I think the most important thing is rest. When we get the bus, the coaches will watch the film and get us ready and prepared. We'll try to get these guys, and then we'll start right away into it. So it's going to be a really quick turnaround. So we got to, first and foremost, just get a little rest, get ourselves emotionally back to a point where, hey, when we do meet with these guys, we're going to have about 24 hours. And so we got to have unbelievable preparation, attention to detail. Us playing Siena before gives us a little bit of familiarity. But they're I don't know how they did tonight, but they're a terrific program. Okay, they're a terrific program and terrific team, and we want to make sure that we can get ourselves mentally and emotionally in a position where we can be at our best at 2 p.m.
All right. Thanks, everybody.
All right, thank you.